Hello everyone and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I am your host, Older Bro.
I'm your other host, Younger Bro.
And today we continue in Valhalla where we're almost ready to start the actual game. But not yet. Because I remembered, I knew that there were 3 prologues, well, 2 prologues and 1 epilogue. I assumed this was the epilogue. No, it turns out that there's a demo of the epilogue, which is a prologue. Which is in a secret menu you have to click by clicking on this. So, here's the other prologue. Monday.
I hate Mondays.
Yep. Man, such a slow night. At least I'm not serving dogs. Normally, this would be where a dog shows up, like a cheap punchline. I guess not. Speaking of dogs, I wonder where the hell's Gil?
Bored?
Wah!
Sorry, did I wake you up?
I wasn't sleeping. My eyes were open.
You went to college, right? You know having your eyes open means nothing. Don't worry, I don't blame you. It's been a really long time since we had such a slow night. In fact, I think the last time we had a night this slow was before you started working here.
Really?
Yeah, it happened when Robert was still working here.
Who?
My first employee, the poor idiot, bought a levitation potion and threw himself off a building.
Well, that's a problem.
Rob. As it turned out, the potion actually worked.
Come again?
He started rising in the air and couldn't stop.
Well, that's gonna be a problem.
How long do the effects wear off? No, they do not. They later found his body smeared across the nose of a commercial flight that was on its way to
Conjuvania.
But anyway,
should you really dismiss that so easily?
We didn't have a single client that night. Not even a lost soul asking for directions. But then suddenly a kid shows up. He was obviously underage, but I was bored, so I decided to let him order something. I gave him one Carmatrine free drink. I mean, even if I was letting him order, I wasn't about to give alcohol to an underage boy. And then when the time came for him to pay his tab, he realized he didn't have enough money. He then yanked his shirt over his head, started screaming as he's a ghost, and tried to escape. So I kicked him so hard that he flew out of the bar and told him ghosts shouldn't feel pain.
Boss, did you really kick an underage kid?
Of course not. I just gave him a warning and made him wash a couple of dishes. The fact that you even thought for a moment that I would kick a young, innocent child hurts me to no end, you know. Anyway, just keep it up. Someone will show up sooner or later.
I sure hope so. Hold on. Come to think of it, aren't Gil's checks made out to Robert?
No.
Well, at least that story killed a couple of minutes. I think I'll, sort the glasses here or something. Huh? We had a fedora-shaped glass? Okay, this is gonna be a recurring character. So, anyone here? Sorry, I'll be right there. Ow! Are you okay? I'm fine, yeah. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Something wrong? Are you sure you're old enough to drink? Well, seeing how I'm old enough to eat solid food, I'm gonna guess that drinking won't be a problem. You know, that's not what I meant. Yeah, I'm old enough to drink. I turned 21 not that too long ago, actually. Still don't believe me? What do you need me to give you? I must be sleep deprived or something. What's this deja vu feeling, though? It's fine, don't worry. What can I get you? I feel like having a sugar rush. Sure, come right up. She wants a sugar rush. She looks a bit too young, though. So, is Sugar Rush one of the ones with optional Karmatrine?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
So, 2 red, 1 dark blue, and mixed.
Here. Thanks! Hold on, this doesn't have any alcohol, does it? Nope. You really think I'm underage, don't you? Yep. I'll have you know I'm old enough to get pregnant.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
sadly not relevant here. Ugh. On second thought, this is actually good. I mean, don't underestimate me. Do you really think I look that young? I do, but not young enough to be considered underage. Then why won't you give me alcohol? Because I wanted to mess with you. Mess with a client? Do you usually do that?
Yes.
Only if it looks like they might take it in their stride. Still, why are you so angry at the idea that I might think you look young? That's... I mean, the only people who don't like being mistaken for someone younger are young people. But to be fair, you still look older than 95% of our regulars. That would mean you serve drinks to people who look like they're 13-year-old or something. Yep. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Please show me your ID. Sure.
It's fake.
Seems everything in order, Miss Anna Graem.
Anagram.
Anna Graem, where have I heard that name before? Go ahead, just try to make a joke I haven't heard yet. I'll politely refuse. No, I'm serious, go ahead. People think it's too easy, so they never make jokes about my name. I'm still going to politely refuse. You're no fun. So, what's your name, Miss Bartender? My name? You saw my name. I have the right to know yours. I don't think that's how that works, but okay, whatever. I'm Jill. Jill what? Just
Jill Valentine.
Jill. Yeah, but what's your full name? Just call me Jill. Fine, I'll just pretend Jill is a way of saying your name is actually Johanna Ignacia Lauren Lone. Actually, I'll shorten it to Joe. Whatever floats your boat. Say, Joe, this place looks awfully desolate. Joe, she says, it's been a slow day, a really, really slow day. I'm actually glad you showed up. I was growing bored as hell. I mean, it's not like we're always bustling with activity, but this is unusual, even for here. So I take it this isn't a popular place, then? We have our regulars, but we're not like the bars on the main street. Still, I like this place. It's comfy and, I don't know, makes me feel safe. Weird, I mean, I feel that way too, but this place usually gives the opposite impression. Can't blame them, though. This isn't exactly the best part of the city. I mean, knowing this city, I'm not sure there is a best part of this city. That's a shame. I really like how isolated this place feels. You can't hear the sounds of the city in here. It's nice. But then again, you could say I have some experience with isolated places, so it might just be nostalgia. Nostalgia, huh? Speaking of coming in here, now that I think about it, you didn't ask for my ID when I first came in. Why didn't you do it if you were so suspicious? Well, firstly, I was bored. Figures. And second, I felt like you were of legal age. How? We've had a lot of kids come in thinking they could get away with ordering a drink, but they're too nervous or jumpy. I don't usually give drinks to kids like that. They don't know what they're dealing with. What if they're not like that, but still underage? If they at least look like they're above legal age, I'd be able to live with myself, I guess. I won't give them anything if I know they're still kids, but hey, I'm bound to be fooled sometimes. So I'm guessing I wasn't jumpy? Yep. I see. Hey Joe, now that you know I can drink legally, can I get another one? What do you want? Give me something sweet. Sweet, sure. Sweet drink that's not Sugar Rush.
3 red, 3 dark blue, and optional light blue, aged and mixed.
3 red, 3 dark blue, aged, mixed. Very optional.
Too much alcohol.
No such thing. You said mixed?
Mixed.
Okay. Here. Joe, I think this drink went bad. No, it didn't. You sure it tastes like butt? I thought an adult like you'd be able to stomach. You sure that one Fluffy Dream is actually sweet?
Yes.
Yeah, it is sweet. It even says soft. Would be able to stomach something like this. So you intentionally gave me the wrong drink. Why, to mess with me? Yep. You're mean. Do you normally do that, Joe? Give people the wrong orders? Sorry, I'm a bit out of it. It definitely said Fluffy Dream. Like... Yeah, that said sweet. Whatever. Don't worry, I won't complain. I'm in a good mood. Still, why mess up like that? Do you want me to get you another drink? No, leave it like that. Still, I can't help but wonder. If I told you I like to mess with my clients just to give a rise out of them, would you call it a day? Yes, I would. No sign. I'm the one in the right here. And no sign even harder because I said that. Damn it. Something wrong? I just noticed you haven't said my name yet. I haven't... What? Aside from when you read my ID out loud, you haven't said my name. Meanwhile, I've called you yours like a gazillion times now. The wrong name, though. Well, I haven't had the need to say your name. Come on, humor me. Say my name.
Uh-oh.
Why? Say my name, say my name, say my name! One more time.
And, is this bad?
Yes, now one more time. Nah. Happened again. Maybe I need glasses. And there's that feeling again. Did I see something glitch out in the past? Oh, come on! Why'd you want me to say your name? I like hearing people call me by my name. It feels personal and fuzzy. Yeah, but asking people to say your name like that is a bit... quirky? Creepy. I don't know about that. There was this certain someone who would wake me up in the middle of the morning saying my name. Your name's important. Once you know someone's name, the gap between that person and you disappears. Once you give names to things, you start seeing them as important members of the family. So what if it's creepy? It's still nice. Stop calling me Joe and use my name then. Say, Anna, can I ask you something? You call me by name, so sure. About your arm. What about it? Oh yeah, I'm lacking one. Did saying the word creepy remind you of its absence? Actually, I've been wanting to ask you about it since you came in. At least be uncomfortable for a second. I'm trying to get a rise out of you. Sheesh. So what is it? How did I lose it? If it's not too personal. It isn't. I'm actually proud of the tale. Why? You're looking at a proud survivor of nanomachine rejection. Really? I thought that was something doctors detected while a fetus is still in the womb. Yes and no. There's actually two types of nanomachine rejection syndrome. The first one is the most common. They usually detect it while you're still a fetus. For context, in this world, in this city, every single person has nanomachines in them.
I'm guessing it's the future.
No. Yes and no. This city is very specifically a tax haven set up specifically so corporations can have a tax haven and shut the fuck up. So they basically abuse everyone and do whatever the fuck they want. And one of the things they do is to keep people in check, they put nanomachines in everyone. So when you're born, you already have nanomachines in you because of your parents' blood.
Cool.
So that's when they turn you into a cat boomer. We'll get to that. The other one can sometimes appear in your teenage years. It's incredibly rare, but it's still possible. So that arm. Nanomachine rejection basically causes your body to attack itself. Tissues start ripping apart, your organs malfunction. I was lucky. In the end, all I lost was an arm and a handful of toes. Get it? A handful, because I lost 5. Anyway.
That's
I have a
pretty
prosthetic
funny.
arm, but it's in maintenance right now. I see. It's a bit weird to be without it. I still feel like it's there. Just a couple of hours ago, I tried to grab something, and I just stood there, thinking that arm was doing something.
Whatever, Monica.
Anyways, mind getting me another drink? We can talk about my stump after that. Alright. What do you want? Let's try something classy. Classy? Oh, the first one. It's weird being in a bar and not asking for a fancy drink. Alright. Something fancy, something classy. Is there a drink that's specifically fancy and classy? I don't think there is, right? I don't think fancy is a word.
Fancy is not a word.
Okay, so yeah, just do the first one. Because it's that one.
2 yellow, 2 dark blue, 2 green, 4 light blue, ice and mixed.
I think she didn't want a big drink, was the problem with the Fringe Weaver. Okay, yep, bad touch. Here. This looks expensive, alright. I'm starting to have second thoughts right now. Just drink it. I'm starting to feel dizzy. That's nice. It is. Of course, I spent so much time in hospitals and whatnot, but now I'm just living my life, you know? I want to feel the good and the bad. No more being forced to sit quietly in a quarantine room. Yeah, I can get that. Wait, quarantine? Type 2 nanomachine rejection patients are put in special chambers free from nanomachine particles in the air. That prevents them from being assimilated, or aggravating their whole situation. To be fair, not all of my memories of that chamber are bad. Oh yeah, also, there's nanomachines in the air. You literally can breathe in nanomachines. I mean, I did spend 3-4 years in one of those places. Really, that long? Well, I didn't go for the genetic level treatment, so it was longer and a lot less expensive. Yeah, so they can just treat you at a genetic level.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not going to complain, though. I'm alive thanks to all that. And I left with so many fond memories, too. So that's what you meant with the whole feeling nostalgic in isolated places thing. Yep. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine, just dizzy. Hey, Joe, if I ordered 2 drinks, would you be willing to share one with me? Come again. To be honest, talking about the treatment and all that made me feel a bit lonely. Sorry if it's not something you can do, but I had to ask. It's not something I normally do, but what the hell, sure. Really? Yay! Alright then, I want a piano man and piano woman. On it. Okay, piano man.
2 red, 3 yellow, 5 dark blue, 5 green, 3 light blue, ice, and mix.
Yep. Piano woman.
5 red, 5 yellow, 2 dark blue, 3 green, 3 light blue, aged and mixed.
Yep. 2 drinks.
For that woman!
Which one do you want? Do you prefer the man or woman? I'm fine with either, really. Okay, I'll pick the woman then. Cheers! Alright, this is getting weird. I said cheers! Oh, cheers. Yeah! Are you okay? Yeah, I guess I'm fine. I'm just dizzy and sad. Sad. I miss Lynette. Lynette who? She and I were the only patients with nanomachine rejection syndrome in the hospital. We were together every day. When it's time to eat, she was there. During visiting hours, she was there. Whenever I slept, wherever I slept, wherever I cried, whenever I laughed, she was always there. When I lost my arm, she told me I could have hers as compensation, but I could use it however I wanted. What happened to her?
She was my imaginary friend.
Tokyo flu. Something went wrong with her immune system and the flu started kicking in. They tried to rush part of her treatment to reduce the symptoms, but only made the nanomachines go wild. It eventually got to her brain and... I see. Sorry to hear that. The worst part is if they'd left her as she'd been, I might have been able to spend an extra year or so with her. But all that work only got her killed sooner. I didn't even get the chance to say goodbye. She just vanished. That's tough. I miss her every day, you know. I say I want to forget her, but the truth is that I just want this pain to go away. It's been 2 years and I still feel the pain. Every second is just a second without her. I can get so lonely. Sorry, am I making you uncomfortable, Joe? You're not, don't worry. Still, sorry about that. We had so many plans about what we'd do after we left. We were so close to being together without the pesky nanomachine rejection, and it's not fair, you know. Why do I get to be here and she doesn't? I try to enjoy life as much as I can. Enjoy for the both of us, but it doesn't seem enough. What do you think? What do I think? Well, I think about my grandpa. Your grandpa? He was a harsh guy, really sincere, but not one to mess with platitudes. It's not like he had a lot of enemies, but many people were cautious around him. But once he died, I never heard a single bad comment about him. Not even from those who used to badmouth him every now and then. Yeah, dying tends to do that. Just ask Michael Jackson. Really? Well, the best thing about death is that after you die, all the wrongs you ever committed feel meaningless. Really makes you think about how petty some things can be. Yeah. On second thought, that doesn't have much to do with what you said, does it? But what I'm trying to say here is, don't try so hard. Just live, you know? Be grateful you have the chance. I know what you're feeling right now, but you'll get better. Eventually, all you'll remember is the happy moments. I hope so. Sounds like you and your grandpa were close. He was my best friend. Losing him was quite the blow.
He used to tell me about the good old days.
Yeah. Do you have any regrets in regards to him? I guess not. I mean, it's not like I had a dramatic goodbye or anything like that. He died in the hospital bed while I was at home. But I don't know, I never had a heated discussion with him, so I don't have that problem. Sure, there's always a bit of I wish I could have told him this, but that's bound to happen regardless of who you're talking about. Did you leave Lynette after a fight or something? No, of course not. Then you're luckier than most people. Oh. What I mean is, whenever you feel depressed. Remember that she left your life while both of you were on good terms. Whenever you feel down, just try to hold on to that. Yeah, I can try that. Hey, that cheered me up a bit somehow. Thanks. Anytime. I should be leaving now. Thanks for such a lovely night, Joe. If you feel lonely again, just come back. I will.
Call me Jojo.
That was an entertaining diversion. Ah, boss, what happened?
I came to ask you that.
Huh?
You just spent an hour talking to yourself.
No, I didn't. There was a girl called Anna here.
There was nobody here. I was actually coming to tell you we're going to close for the night, and there you were, chatting with thin air. A spirited talk to.
That can't be. She paid for her drinks.
The registry says the money came from your account.
But all the drinks I served her.
I mean, the liquid that someone who is definitely not going to be me has to clean off the floor.
But I...
Joe, you're worrying me. Are you okay? The last thing I need is another employee who talks to herself.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just... You sure there wasn't anyone else here?
I even checked the security cameras. You were here by yourself this whole time. Maybe you're tired. You probably were just sleep talking really intensely or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Come on, I'll drive you home. Maybe you just need a rest.
Yeah. What the hell just happened?
Oh boy.
That is actually required. Well, you don't have to see it before you play the game, but you really should. Because that will make things make more sense. So, new game! Thank you for playing Valhalla. This game is best played getting comfortable. Grab some drinks. No. Some snacks and enjoy. Sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time.
We're just trying to catch a good time.
Here's why that scene was required. Psst. Hey, over here! Boo! How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused, and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya!
Y'all got a parcel.
Oh, just a dream. There's something near the door. Chapter 1. So yeah, all of that setup was absolutely required because it is referenced, whether you play it or not, in the first bit of the game. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your game using the life backup data. You can now browse the augmented eye. So this is the part of the game where you now have to actually switch to the guide because we're now on the real game. So, in order to do this, which by the way, guys, I'm gonna 100% this game as much as I can. In order to do this, you have to do things in a very particular way. You have to buy things at a very particular time, sell exactly the right drinks. So this is the cat, by the way. Do you want to play for the cat? The cat talks. I mean, it's supposed to be Jill talking for it, but...
So, who was the letter from?
Nobody. Okay. So, I don't... Oh yeah, I can hold unlock. So, here's our phone. We have apps, we have music, we have our life backup. Let's... Oh, no. Back. Save. We have now saved. Here's the augmented eye. Mass immigration continues as Quincy reveals new economic adjustments. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortages of basic groceries, and rampant violent crime, Glitch City's citizens look for a better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. They learn in our schools and universities, the Prime Minister said during a talk with the augmented eye, but they apply what they learn elsewhere, or somewhere else, and I find that rather insulting. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment.
They don't know shit,
concluded Quincy.
I'm gonna change his voice. Would you leave?
No. Wonderlanders are your newest threat to security.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I didn't realize that it's... Yeah. You were saying you're changing a cat's voice.
Yes.
Sorry, I was voicing a character and I assumed you're talking about that character.
No.
Yeah, not without you. Wonderlanders are the newest threat to your security. If you thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, by the way, this is still Walnut.
It's Walnut.
Then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make as big an impact as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full email access to Quincy's email network and will release this whole database this January, the group declared during a stream. Shallow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all of the group's threats by stating that he's not hiding anything, and he's not afraid of a possible leak of his email history.
Maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought last month.
Wild parties. The people behind the Wonderlanders seem to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit costumes during the stream. From Anthro to Bunny Girl. Aren't those the same thing? Don't at me, I know they're not the same thing. The purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. We will follow their example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does.
Well, actually...
Yeah. I wonder what Alma thinks of this whole thing. Cyborg in Heels returns. Next year to the Super Silver Thunderdome. These, by the way, go away after every chapter, so we have to read them now or we can't read them ever. The popular show Cyborg in Heels returns to the Dome this March, with tickets going on sale in January. Cyborg in Heels is a massive stage show about a cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. Director Quentin Hayter, yes, Hayter, explains Cyborg in Heels' special appeal during an exclusive interview with the Augmented Eye. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg wearing heels, cutting stuff. That's literally something we've never seen before, a niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. Check out the full interview in the next few weeks, exclusively at the Augmented Eye.
His acting is unnatural.
I don't think he cares about the rules of nature anyways.
I'll tell him about the rules of nature.
Yeah, you can also select the music you play in your house. And no, you cannot add apps, even though it says add app. So, okay. I do not believe I have any ability to actually buy things right now, given the fact that I don't seem to have the ability to buy things.
Funds.
Yeah, I have no money. Also,
yeah, I see that.
Note the slut shirt. This shirt was actually sold because it became so popular from people playing this game. So you can buy this shirt. Yes. So, yeah. So, I'm assuming it says on the guide to just go to work. Alright guys, after figuring out the guide and younger bro now understanding how to read it, we're at time, so we'll come back next time and go to work. So until then, the future is very uncertain. What is certain is you guys are awesome, and there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then.
Goodbye.